Abuad we come, oh, Abuad we come. Abuad we come, oh, Abuad we come. Founded by Afe Babalola, a believer in industry and determination.
When Abuad took off on the 4th of January 2010, it did so on its permanent site, making it the first in Nigeria's educational history. Abuad's first set of 240 students had all required amenities, abundant hostel accommodation, well-equipped classrooms and halls, 24-hour electricity, ultra-modern libraries, cafeterias providing a variety of dishes for students and staff. Abuad took off as a unique university, one that its founder, Afe Babalola, senior advocate of Nigeria, projected as transformatory, primed to reform education in Nigeria. Features of Abuad's reformatory characteristics were obvious from inception. Every student lives on campus, so do most lecturers. Staff quarters are provided with all modern amenities. Abuad academic staff, drawn from universities across the world, receive all the training support required of 21st century academics. It did not take long for public attention to turn to Abuad, as all its courses and programs were progressively accredited 100%. In its earliest assessment, the Nigeria Universities Commission (NUC) described Abuad as a model, benchmark, and reference point for other universities in Nigeria. In spite of accolades from different quarters, Abuad authorities refused to rest on their oars. Developmental strides remained on the ascent. A talent discovery center was built to aid self-discovery and development among students. Abuad Inn was added to the university's first guest house to provide more space for the expansive patrons of the university. Second event hall was built and named after former Supreme Court Judge Justice Afe Babalola. More buildings sprang up for different colleges, law, engineering, social and management sciences.
Abuad we come, oh, Abuad we come. Founded by Afe Babalola, a believer in industry and determination.
The establishment of Abuad Multi-System Hospital remains a major landmark. Apart from providing healthcare of international standard, the facility also operates as a teaching hospital for Abuad, besides its clinical complex at the Federal Medical Center, Ado-Ekiti. It is on record that Afe Babalola University is the first in Nigeria to operate 2 teaching hospitals. Abuad Multi-System Hospital was approved by NUC for postgraduate medical programs. The quota of student intake to Abuad College of Health and Medical Sciences was increased as a result of available rare facilities and the multi-system hospital's medical exploits. Abuad's first convocation was in 2013, less than 4 years after its takeoff. In 2018, Abuad law graduates broke an unprecedented record at the Nigerian Law School. They received 24 out of 36 prizes of that year, 12 first-class grades, and the overall best student. Abuad. In the same year, 2018, less than 7 years after the university's takeoff, the first set of Abuad medical doctors graduated. The best overall student and 8 others with distinction grades received different gifts. Besides the provision of modern educational infrastructure and high-profile academics, Abuad from inception had implemented a reward system which spurred students and lecturers into academic excellence.
Best graduate student of the year, 1 million naira.
In 2021, an Abuad alumnus with a first degree in law, Miss Mary Adeyema, got admitted to the Oxford University in London to do a PhD in law. Miss Adeyemo graduated in 2017 with first-class honors. She was the best graduating student at the Nigerian Law School in 2018.
Baba is using education to change the world.
Her admission to do a PhD was without a master's degree. Abuad awarded Miss Adeyemo a scholarship to enable her to undertake her Oxford Law program. In its 12 years journey, the expansion of Abuad is multidimensional, and ever-ongoing infrastructural development is a necessity for an ever-increasing population of students and a workforce. Hostels, residential quarters, offices, additions to all of these have continued to spring up.
It is now my distinct honor to cut the tape to signify the commissioning of this pharmacy building to the glory of God, to the glory of the deepening of knowledge production and expansion of the frontier of knowledge, especially to do with the much needed pharmaceutical industry and the breakthrough.
The visionary, founder and founder, Afe Babalola SAN, who believes in the power of education, has provided appropriate technology and cutting-edge ICT infrastructure. This building is going to serve as the e-learning resource center for the university. Just recently, the NUC came for e-learning readiness assessment, and Abuad was given 100%. This center is going to provide computer-based testing service for the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination that is powered by JAM. And today, we are graciously requesting our erudite and highly cerebral JAM registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, to grant this center full accreditation and make it the Southwest Hub for UTME CBT.
I, on behalf of the Joint Admissions
Abuad CBT Center is equipped with over 500 high-end computer systems customized for Abuad.
What this center will do and its impact, not just for Abuad, for Nigeria and humanity beyond the shores of this country.
In 2019, Abuad initiated an industrial park.
The purpose of the industrial park, according to the founder, is to industrialize Ekiti. Number two, is to create a synergy between the industry and the academia. Our students, when they finish, especially the engineering and the science students, they have to be looking for where to do their IT. But with this, they don't need to go far.
In 2021, the foundation of an independent power project, IPP, was laid.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. There's no way you can have quality education without the city.
Today, the university and the industrial park are powered by Abuad Power Grid.
The first factory we have is the Pando factory. The Pando factory, what we have to achieve is to produce Ado-Ekiti that will be processed and come out in a powdered form, unadulterated, unmixed. At times we can have fortified ones. Also, we'll be producing Ogi Baba and Ogi Fufu from the same factory. The second factory we have is cassava factory. We have 4 varieties of products that will be coming out. We have gari, we have fufu, we have starch for the industries. From there we move to pepper factory. Here we'll be drying pepper for export, solely for exports. Then we have Abuad carbonated drink factory, where we'll be producing varieties of carbonated drinks like Abuad cola, a mango juice, and so on. Then where we'll be producing Abuad rice also. Herbal and Capsule is a pharmaceutical company or factory where we'll be producing Abuad drugs. One of it is that has been approved by NAFDAC is furosemide. Then we have recycling factory. Instead of us throwing the bottle away, we'll recycle the bottle into a preform or into a pellet. That pellet can also be used in intravenous fluid pack. Also, we have intravenous fluid plants. That one is a mega factory. By first quarter of next year, to be commissioned, and it's going to be a huge relief to the country. Also, we have the first two hub. We only have one in the world, which is in Germany at the moment. Ours will be the first in the whole of Africa. They are the giant in pneumatics and hydraulic equipment. We will be training the technicians, the artisan, the operators of those equipment. Here, they don't need to go out. We train them on how to use those equipments, how to repair, how to maintain, and how to carry out preventive maintenance of those equipments.
The park will serve as a hub for industrial revolution. Abuad and its founder have received global recognitions. In June 2022, Abuad was ranked #1 among 197 universities in Nigeria, according to Times Higher Education Impact Ranking. Abuad is number 321 among world universities.
All that you don't have to do is to mention the name of your university, saying you are from Abuad. I can assure you, you get good results. All you have to do is to mention you are from Abuad.
Established as a pace-setter, Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, Abuad, in a 12 years journey, has consistently lived up to its billing, setting the pace in discoveries, creating educational benchmarks, and opening Africa to the world as a possibility for growth in all sectors.
If there's any university that can be called federal, ours is the Federal University.
Founded by Afe Babalola, a believer in industry and determination. A unique environment with aesthetic structures, a Beconi University. Delivery unequal, design for high quality education to mold character and infuse knowledge how to lead others. Proud of Abuad, the launching pad to excellence with determination and faith in our philosophy of industry, service and character. Our future for greatness and excellence is assured. And excellence is assured. And excellence is assured.
Abuad, providing the missing link.